my tripod's knackered. Anyway, let's pour a beer. And then we're going to make a Dansak, which is a curry that uses, in fact it's an underrated curry, I think. It's not one that you get in supermarkets or like that, so if you want this you're going to have to make it at home or go to a restaurant that serves it. Now I can't afford to go to restaurants and I like cooking, so yeah, I'm going to do a Dansak. Uses lentils, which we have got some of, and you can put protein in as well, chicken, you name it, you can put anything in. Or you can just have it with just vegetables. As with all curries, curries are the best meals ever because they're so diverse. You can add absolutely anything to a curry. Anything edible, I will say, just in case anyone gets any funny ideas of putting something daft in there that's not actually edible. Am I going to burn myself taking that out? No. It was close, it was close. Right, so let's get some oil heated up. Got my trusty saute pan, which will saute it out.
Jeez.
Plenty of oil for this. I don't even know whether you're supposed to have plenty of oil. I'm just using plenty of oil because that's how I roll. It's bloody warm today as well, which is why I've not come very far. Well, that came up to pretty. That came up fast on this, fast on the old heat there. Okay, in with onions. Try and throw some on the floor because that's how we roll. We always put some on the floor, and you know what? I'm not even bothered. It can go in there for me. Not bothered. Oh, you can't beat the smell of onions. When you smell onions, you never know what else is going to happen after. It could be anything, couldn't it? It could be a flipping bolognese. It could be a flipping curry. It could be something Asian. It could be anything. Just that smell of onions. It's like, oh, what's going on over there? Can't bloody beat it. So I'm only a mile away from my house, not even that far away, and I'm cooking a Dansak. I've never done a Dansak before. I think I've had a Dansak. I think I've ordered one in a restaurant before. Sorry, not in a restaurant, from a takeaway. Used to have a really good takeaway called Spicy Nights near us, and they did all sorts. They did one called a Peshawari. I probably said that wrong, but it was amazing. It was this vibrant red curry. It was almost like sweet as well. Had a bit of a sweetness to it. There's a hoverfly that keeps on landing on my phone, man. What are you doing? Bugger off. If you're going to do anything, at least get in the flipping shot so people can see you. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to cook these onions off, make it until they're like kind of, what would you call it, translucent, starting to go a bit translucent. We're just going to keep them moving. Then we're going to cook our chicken. We'll then throw in the ginger, the garlic. We've got ground coriander, we've got hot curry powder, we've got some black pepper, cumin, turmeric, fenugreek and garam masala. I think that's all of it. Yep, that's your lot. We've got some passata, which is just sieved tomatoes basically. Going to be whacking some of that in to create the base of the sauce. The rice is already kind of cooked. I've just cooked that off and put it to the side. I like brown rice, although you can't even see the colour of it, but that's brown rice. I like brown rice. I just find it's just that little bit nicer. Some people prefer white rice. That's okay. Some people like jasmine, basmati. Now you should probably do basmati rice with this, to be honest, because I think basmati rice has got its own little fragrance, hasn't it? As where brown rice is a bit bland, or can be bland. Cheers to you anyway. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having fun. I sure am. Now, I nearly turned back earlier on because I got stung by a wasp yesterday and my arm is throbbing. I mean, look at the size difference between that. That's rock solid and swelling. Every time I get bitten or stung or anything like that, I always have a bad reaction. But I don't feel unwell or anything, so it's nothing to worry about. I've got some antihistamine for it, but it's just throbbing. It's not very nice. What's up, FCBGFJ? How you doing, bud? You alright? Welcome to the party in the woods. For those who've just arrived, I'm cooking a Dansak today. Oh, they're looking good. They are looking good. Starting to get a little bit of colour, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drop in the chicken. Oh, this has also got pineapple in it as well. Never put pineapple in a curry before, but I'm willing to give it a go. You know, it's all about trying new things. Now, curry is my favourite food, and I'm reasonably good at cooking. So, you know, I can do this in the woods, no problemo. With some simple equipment. And so can you, really. Anyone can do this. Absolutely anybody. What's up, 505? How you doing, brother? Yeah. Welcome back to the pity party, man. I hope you're good, man. If you didn't hear me already, I'm cooking a Dansak, which is a sweet, sour, sort of, it's not, I don't think it's normally spicy, but I'm making it spicy. And it uses whatever protein you want, as well as lentils, which is also known as, is it dal? I think it's dal. Yeah, I'm gonna say dal. Yeah, because a lentil curry is called a dal. These hoverflies, man, they are doing my flipping pipping. It's the big ones that sound like flipping bumblebees. I nearly swore then. Nearly. So we're going to seal the chicken. Like so. I've got some green chilies going in this. Now it's supposed to have hot chili powder, but for some reason I didn't have any chili powder, so I'm having to use 3 green chilies. All is well here, sounds good, you're always cooking something good. I do try, mate. The thing is, life's too short for shit food, dude. No shit food, no shit coffee, and no shit beer. Life's just too goddamn short, you know? could be pushing up daisies tomorrow. And just think, when you sat there drinking that crap beer, eating crap food. The best part about it is doing it outdoors. Because, you know, life's a bit hectic sometimes. I'm currently working 2 jobs just to get by. I'm not the only person in the world that does that, I know, but it was a bit of a shock to the system. But, you know, I'm making it work for now, as long as I can. You've got to go until you can't. Probably should have chopped the chicken up a little bit more, thinking about it, because it seems to be a bit chunky, doesn't it? A bit King Kong. Scott. What's everyone else up to? Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm literally like not even a mile from my house. I'm like 0.98 miles from my house. I'm quite lucky. Where I'm at, we've got like little pockets of woodland. Now this woodland here is actually the electricity company's property, but their main perimeter fence starts there for their enclosure. This is like in between theirs and in between a field, farmer's field. And yeah, you can just pop in, cook some grub, bada bong, bada bing. Pop in, pop out. Now someone's been in here because they've cut down some of the trees, and it looks like they've tried making some sort of shelter or something, which isn't too good, cutting down perfectly healthy trees for your own ends. But what are you going to do? I am not the fun police. I don't tell no one what to do, and I don't expect anyone to tell me what to do either, apart from my mum. Yeah, it looks like they've chopped down loads of healthy branches and constructed some sort of shelter. I mean, they've took the shelter down, but they haven't dispersed the wood, so they didn't really leave no trace. Because as soon as I came in, I could see that someone had been in here. But again, the woods is for everybody, man. The woods is everybody's. Alright, that's the chicken pretty much sealed. A little bit longer on that. There's a couple of pieces that don't look like they've got it yet. But it's going to carry on cooking through anyway. So, in with the ginger. Now I did cheat, I got some garlic paste. So I'm going to use that. Just because I got it, my mum bought it for me, about 2 teaspoons. What's up, Himing Wong? How you doing? Says Malaysia. Well, welcome to the live stream. I am cooking a curry called a Dansak. Malaysian food isn't something that I've actually looked into. I've had Thai, had Chinese, Japanese, but no, Malay. I've not, Malays, I think it's pronounced, isn't it? Malays. I have not done anything from Malaysia. So what would you recommend? What dish would you recommend from your country? If you do a type of curry or some style of noodles, that would be great, because I love those kind of dishes. Preferably an Asian curry, that'd be amazing. I even did like a Korean style curry. I think is it Korean? Gochujang? Yeah, I'm sure that's a Korean one. Right. Okie dokie. Now is the time to start adding all of our flavorings. So we've got 2 teaspoons of ground coriander. Does a teaspoon go in there? Yes, they've made it deliberately so that a teaspoon goes in there. That's great stuff. 2 of these. That's 2 teaspoons of ground coriander. And now we move it to the other side. It says to use 2 tablespoons of curry powder. Now that's all I've got left of that one, so I'm just throwing it in. But if you wanted to follow a recipe, use 2. I did forget to bring salt, but I'm not bothered because I've got stock going in this, so I'm assuming the stock should really have a bit of salt in there anyway. So a couple of good grinds of black pepper in there. We're going to have a teaspoon of cumin. That's half a teaspoon. We need a teaspoon. And obviously you don't need to measure it out perfectly. Every single curry that I've ever made has turned out different the next time I cook it. You never actually get it bang on again. I've got some turmeric. 1 teaspoon. Everything's 1 teaspoon other than the oh god, I've got turmeric all over the place now. It's going to stain everything. Everything other than the curry powder, which you can use medium curry powder, and the coriander. They're the only 2 that have a different ratio. In with some garam masala. 1 teaspoon of. And then fenugreek, which isn't something I use a great deal. So it's lucky that I actually had some. In that goes. And then you can probably guess what's going to happen next. We're going to mix all that lovely flavour in together. And it's just going to create this epic looking flavour, and colour is just going to be off the charts. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my god. I just want to eat it already. I'm not even going to wait until it's actually flipping ready. Just let me eat it. Make sure it all gets all mixed up nicely. As you can see, it's starting to create a bit of a gravy. Yeah. Now I'm going to pop this onto a simmer. So we're going to get this thing called the simmer ring and place it in there like that. And what that's going to do is it's just going to allow heat to come through, but it reduces it slightly. In with the lentils. In with the chicken stock. Now, is it all going to fit in? That's what you've got to ask yourself. Ooh. I've still got to put the flipping tomatoes in. Oopsie. Might have to keep that on standby and add a little bit more of that later, if it is so needed. got a trash pile over there. I'll collect everything after I've finished, of course, as we always do. Let's get the passata in there. Oh, not going to be able to use all of the passata. And this is the exact reason why I brought the big saute pan, knowing that I was going to need more room. Damn it. Oh, now I'm flipping and going over the edge. Always at max capacity. Okay. Now this is just going to take a little bit of time now. We can knock that simmer ring off. We want the full flame to get all that heated up. And then the lentils are going to soak up a lot of the juice. I know it looks a bit worrying right about now. Don't worry, I'm worried as well. I've still got pineapple juice to add to this, and pineapple. So the lentils better get doing their job, or we're going to have trouble. Or at least I'm going to have trouble. You've got to keep moving the lentils around as well, otherwise they stick. You don't want sticky lentils. This could take some time. It really could. And if the live cuts out, I'm very sorry, but it's because the other phone's died. Because I have to send the internet connection from that phone to that phone just to be able to get audio that's not absolute pants. Because YouTube like to screw things up for the man. I mean, these beers were cold when I came out with them. They're not bloody cold now. What's up, Owen? Life's a hobby. How you doing, bud? Hope you're good, man. Yeah, those lentils are starting to absorb that excess liquid now, which is good. The sooner they do that, the better. Because I've still got other stuff to put in. I've got more stock, I've got more tomato, but I might have to just leave them out and go in with the pineapple juice, because that's quite a... The horn, yeah, it's all right, mate. Made in India. I think I got it from eBay. Just waited quite a while for it to come. I think it was about a tenner or something. It's not too shabby, is it? All is well. Excellent. I saw your little trek up the Devil's Ladder. That looked insane, dude. Absolutely insane. I don't even know if I'd attempt it. You know, look, from down at the bottom of it, looking up, I'd be like, nope. Is there a beginner's route? Is there like a monorail that can just take me to the top? Looked like it was definitely an accomplishment, mate. I bet we got to the top of that, you was like, I bloody did it. How are you? What's happening? I'm all right, mate. I'm a bit tired, but you know, it is what it is. Got stung by a wasp yesterday, so my flipping arm's swollen up like a balloon. All around there, like you can't even see, like there you can see tendons and veins and stuff. There's just nothing there. It's just absolutely ballooned. I've got some antihistamine though, or some, is it cetrazine hydrochloride or something like that. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Yeah, it was just one of them things, just riding home, and it was just like, you're getting it. And got it, I did. It's just a bit achy and throbby, you know? Bit shit, really. At work this morning, just like, nah. I nearly didn't come out. I was nearly like, nah, I can't be arsed, my arm hurts. But I knew that I'd just regret it if I didn't. Plus, it's a great excuse to have a couple of cheeky beers, even though I've got work tomorrow at stupid o'clock in the morning. So, it's a great way of sneaking a couple of bevies in. Has that gone out? Nearly. Gonna have to fill up another doofer. Ow, that was stupid. Picking it up with my flipping hand. So the hot one's out. Now a cooler one. Top back up. I love that noise. Yeah. I'll have a look what you said in a sec, mate. Let me just spark this. Oh, that doesn't want to lock in now because there's loads of debris and stuff. Come on, don't mess with me, thank you. Grab it. So that'll take a minute or two to get back up to heat. Just give it a bit of a stir. It's definitely going to need quite a bit of simmer in this because there's so much liquid in there that needs to disappear. So I can put the flipping pineapple in. Very Viking, that horn. The Devil's Ladder was my hardest climb in such a long time. Certainly wiped off the cobwebs. Getting stung by a wasp is like glass, horrible. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it didn't really hurt much at the time. It's more the repercussions of it, with it swelling and it feeling very, very tender and bulbous. I always have bad reaction with insect bites and stings and stuff. Like, I got bit by something on the allotment and they've still not actually gone properly. Went down one evening to water the veggies like quite late on, and something was just at me, mate. I just couldn't fend it all off. That walk reminded me, sadly, how out of shape I am. So started today with 10,000 steps. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. What's the worst that could happen? See, I'm the person who really shouldn't say that because the worst normally does happen. Like, I forget so much stuff. But I know for a fact that if I hadn't come out, I'd have regretted it. If you're tired, you do it tired, don't you? There we go, it's coming back up to heat now. Like, how has it created so much sauce? Must be the stock. Now, worst case scenario, I could add more seasonings to thicken it up, but I don't really want to. Yeah, getting out is 100% important, mate. I didn't get out on Wednesday like I normally do. Just busy doing things, and you know, one job, short break, and then off to another. Just can't be done. I woke up on a day that I had a day off from the morning job. I had all the intentions once I'd woken up. As soon as I opened my eyes, it was like, right, get up, go downstairs, get your bag ready, think about what you're going to cook, where you're going to go. And I never went out. I was just like, do you know what? I don't need to. I don't need to rush it. I don't need to force it. It's just got to be natural. It's got to be wanted. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise I'll be there like just getting annoyed with stuff and that, instead of actually just enjoying myself. The balance is difficult, isn't it? You know, wanting to make videos, needing to be outdoors. I mean, I nearly went out and didn't record, and I thought, you know what, I just can't be arsed to go out. I haven't got it in me. And I'm not about to run myself into the ground. Work is 6:30 start. So the beers that I have now will be the last beers I have today, because it's not about getting up at 5:30 in the morning. Like, oh shit. Been there, done that many a times over the years. Can't do it no more. And I'm cooking a Dansak, which is a curry that uses lentils, whatever protein you want to put in there, or veg. If you're a vegetarian, you can use veg. And has lentils in, I think I said, and pineapple, but I might struggle to fit the flipping pineapple in, because it's not dwindling down. What I might have to do is batch it, kind of like half what's there into a pan to be able to finish it. Let's see if there's any other options. While I'm thinking of. That's not helping me think at all. That's just making me get sidetracked. Alright, that's the chicken tub, so there's nothing I can do with that. I've got a tub there. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull half of it off into this. That can just be whatever it is, as it is. Because I can't add anything to that at the moment. Literally nothing can be added. Went out climbing yesterday and had to turn around, just pain. I can almost smell the food. It looks lovely. Yeah, it's all right, mate. It does smell good. I haven't tasted it yet, but it does smell good. Making a right mess though, because once again I'm at max capacity. I just need a massive big gumbo pot, don't I? Like some industrial Trangia pot. Right, I'm going to go in for a taste and see where we're at with things. See how the lentils are doing. Everything else is cooked. It's just the lentils, really. But that's going to be piping hot, so I need to wait a minute or two. Or I'm just going to not be able to taste anything for a while. Always moving. Away from the hot spot in the centre. Ow, you son of a motherless goat. It's just splashed me. It burns. Well, at least I get to taste it. and the antihistamine that I've just sprayed it up, put all over my arm. Tastes good, but the lentils aren't cooking. Right, change your plan. Let's place that down there momentarily. Yeah, pizza. Yeah, it's exactly the same as that, dude. When you just think you'll be all right and you're just not. Yeah. And then you can't flipping taste nothing. Right, so I'm going to have to jettison half of that into there to be able to actually finish this dish. Let's see how that goes. Kind of want some of the sauce back, because that's got moisture in that's going to help it cook. And let's go in with the pineapple juice. Can't remember how much of this I'm supposed to use, but you know what? I need the lentils to cook, so they can just go in. We'll use all of it. I'm going to chop some of that up and put it in after as well. Where did that go? How can I lose things, man? I'm literally sat stationary. Oh, it's in the bowl. My name's Gaz. What's your disability? There we go. That's a bit looser now. That's a little bit better. I do like that. So it needs to simmer to let the lentils cook. It's going to take forever. Jeez, I'm starving. Get some grub then, mate. Go cook yourself a Dansak. I don't know what that was. I think it was like a piece of bark. Flipping hope it was. If I nod off to sleep, can somebody ring me to wake me up when that flipping has finished? Everything's like ready. It just needs those lentils to absorb a little bit more. They're still a little bit chalky. Can't believe I burnt myself on my bad arm. My bad arm. I don't know if you can see the difference in it from swelling. You can see the tendons there, look. There's nothing here. It's just absolutely ballooned. Tender again as well. When I get home, I'm going to stick an ice pack on it. Or I might just chop it off. Don't need it. Got a left arm. One-armed woodland chef strikes again. One-armed Ginger Ramsay. Right, let's take that off. We do not want the simmering ring on. We want it to absolutely incinerate it so that it's all burnt and then I can't eat it anyway and I can go home. It looks like some people have been in here, Owen, building some sort of shelter. They've cut loads of trees down, unfortunately. They took the shelter down, but they've not removed all of the bits of wood they've used for it. So you can kind of still tell that someone was here, you know. Very much not like your reset of the area where people have been sat and stuff. Right. I think let's put some pineapple in, heat the pineapple through, and then that should should be done. How many pieces of pineapple do we want? They're in rings. I think about 3 rings should do, shouldn't it? Maybe. It's not going according to plan. That fly better get off my knee. Son of a motherless goat. Do one. Juicy fingers. Right. Oops. Don't want to lose that. Let's get this in there so that can start cooking through. And I'll use the other bits for the rest of it later on. The idea was to use all of it, but it just didn't turn out like that. It's just how it goes. And all good chefs wipe it on their shorts, of course. Alright. Okay, so while that's doing that, we're going to go in with the chilies now. Now, I learnt this years ago from a lady called Sobia's Spice. And she says, put your chilies in towards the end, otherwise they give you that spice that hits the back of your throat and makes you cough. If you put it in towards the end of your dish cooking, you get all the flavour, you get a moderate amount of spice, and it isn't absolutely insane. This is excellent. I love tree cutting. It reminds me people are alive. I don't detest people cutting trees. I think people need to do it. I like to think there's a reason for everything, brother. Yeah, I mean, you know, they could very well have come and camped and took it down. They didn't leave any rubbish, that's for sure, because I had a quick look around when I got here. They just cut down some trees. They've done it quite neatly as well, to be honest. That's doing its thing. Let me see if I can take you over. I'll show you where I mean. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is the broken the broken tripod that I keep kicking. So these are the branches that they've cut down around here. It looks like they might have had them leaning up on this. And like I say, they've cut them pretty neatly. They've not done a bad job at all. And some a little bit further back as well. Kind of looks like they've only took what they needed as well, which obviously is always good. And then they've left them for whoever else wants to bloody use them, I suppose. It's good to know that there's some about if you did think, you know, oh, I want to make a tripod today, you know, for a campfire or something. That might be a bit too far away from me, actually, for me to be able to see it. Right, see how we're doing. Do a quick test of these lentils, because they have had a little bit longer and they didn't taste too far off it. And after sitting staring at this for the last God knows how many hours, I just want to flip and eat it. I just want to eat it. Is that one still recording? It bloody is. It's a miracle. Can't see how much battery life it's got left though. So if it does cut out, I am sorry. Oh, this is so itchy. I just want to claw at it, but I just know that it's not the way forward. It is not the way forward, Gaz. Right. A tree is like a beard hair. We don't care cutting a beard, and nature doesn't mind us taking it out on her. She will grow more. This is very true. Yeah, so for every branch that they've cut, you know, offshoots will come, because they've not cut them all the way down at the base, so there's every chance that it will send shoots out next year. It needs a little bit longer. I'm being picky, but if you're going to take the time to do something, you take the time to do it bloody right. Says I. Tell you what, we need some sodding rain. All the plants around here are struggling. Look, this little plant in here, his leaves are going crispy. And normally they're quite resilient, aren't they? But I've never seen them like this. Not even last summer. I think we had some 40 degrees, days of 40 degrees last summer. It's about 27 now. That's hot enough for me. How's the GoPro going? Yeah, I forgot to bring it out with me. I don't know. Every time I think I'll just take the GoPro, I'll just use the GoPro, I'm like, no, I'll just take my phone. I don't know. I'm in two minds as to whether I'm going to keep it. I don't think the quality is much different to what I'm already achieving. Yeah, I'm not sure. I messed around with the editing software. I like that a little bit. That seemed pretty cool. But again, it doesn't. I'm so set on the way that I do things. I like a certain style, and on certain things like recording time lapses on the GoPro, I couldn't figure out how to then slow it down. So you know how I get that jerky, sped up kind of vibe? Couldn't figure out how to do that, so I still had to put it into the software that I use when I'm recording on my phone as well. So yeah, I'm not actually sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to keep hold of it for now because it was a bargain, and I'm sure that if I do go to sell it, I'm sure I'll get my money back. Right, we can wait no longer. We can wait no more. But yeah, GoPro, yeah, I don't know, mate. I thought I'd try it. Now I've used a smaller GoPro, like one of the cube kind of ones, years ago for when I was mountain biking, and it did the job. It was great, but I don't know. I think it's easier with a phone. And you've still got to carry a phone anyway. I don't know. I don't really know. Let's put the coriander in there a second, because I need this to drain the rice with. If there's any water left in there, there probably isn't. Oh yeah, there is. Bit of rice water for the ground, starchy goodness, maybe. come back and there'll just be a dead patch. You killed us, you arsehole. I'll tell you what I haven't seen. Many birds in here. Normally when I come here, there's 2 robins that visit me. Not seen them. Not a glimpse. I've heard some pigeons. I've got some wood pigeons on the go. A bit more. But no no robins, no blackbirds, not even in the back garden. Now, this is a woodland, you'd expect to see them here, but no, they're probably all staying really close to a water source, I expect. We can go deep with this because whatever I've got left, I'm gonna have to carry home anyway, so might as well be a greedy little shit. And go all out and then burn my hand again. Bit of this on there. I didn't chop it the best, to be honest, but there you go. Bada bomb, bada bing. 1 Dansak. Shut up! Flipping crows, man. I like crows, to be honest. Can't say I noticed the pineapple juice in there. But I suppose I'll notice more when I get a piece of pineapple. Plenty of flavour. It is good, yeah. Very good, very nice. And now the sun's in my eyes. Go away, sun. We are not friends. Look what you've done to me. You have burnt my skin. Yeah, GoPro session. Yeah, that was the one. "10 times, 15 times, 30 times on the time lapse." To be honest, I've not messed with it, mate. Gonna leave you to enjoy your grub. Thanks for being so positive on your lives. It's a real treasure. It looks lovely. Crows show me where rubbish is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's nice, but I would have put probably double the amount of chilies in that. Thank you to everyone who's joined. I'm gonna vamoose, scoff the crap out of this. Go and enjoy your dinner, Owen. Nice one for joining me, dude. Rock out, peace, love, all that jazz. Respect, brother. I'll catch you again, no doubt. Yeah, so thanks to everyone who's joined. Dansak in the woods. Y'all take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Peace, or peace. Depends where you're from, doesn't it? In England, that means do one. Something to do with the old archers. They used to cut the English archers' fingers off. So the archers would be sat at the thing going like that, just to show they still had the fingers for a short period of time, until they got caught and had them cut off. Right, I'm off. You guys take it easy. I'll catch you in a bit.